Yeah, I think so. I think right now Donald Trump is doing black folk a service. He's bringing to the conscious level something that whites and everybody and the liberals and the conservatives have been trying to bury now generally for about 500 years. And that is that black folk are in a world of trouble, that we are carrying 6 to 8 times our fair share of everything that's bad. And contrary to what you might hear otherwise, the unemployment rate in America for black folk is not twice that for whites, double whites. The unemployment rates for whites might be 8%, but for black folk right now in America is over 50%. You got about 38% of all black folk in America beneath the poverty line. You got another third of black folk in America sitting right on the poverty line. If they lose their house, a little bit of money in a car, they're going to have 2/3 of all the blacks in America in poverty. You got black now that in terms of businesses, you own less than 1/2 of 1% of the businesses. You got less than 1/2% of the elected officials. You own less than 1/2% of all the wealth in the nation, and that's out of almost $100 trillion of wealth. Here, black folks sitting there trying to make $1 trillion. You cannot compete. You don't own and control anything, and so anything that black folk can do to start learn how to play this game and mass their monies and spending their money with their own people, they'd be in a better position to be able to compete. And if Donald Trump would say, hey, I would do this for you. Nobody wants to love Donald Trump. Who cares about Donald Trump? If he would deliver the goods that black folk need that nobody else has delivered for them in 500 years, I want black folk to cease being emotional and start being intellectual. If he would deliver all these benefits that I want to black folk, I don't give a damn if he's the devil. Put it on the table, let black folk get a crack at it. They never had a chance to get it. Nobody else has ever done it for them. There's not one, neither the Democratic Party nor the Republican Party in all these hundreds of years have ever done anything specifically and solely for black folk. They get away and get slipped through the cracks by saying we did it for all people. That ain't doing a damn thing for black folk. Not one has ever done anything specifically solely for black folk. You've had 44 presidents of the United States. Not one has ever done anything specifically and solely for black folk. If I was dealing with Donald Trump, as I told you already, I would say, hey, here's what I want for black folk in terms of the things I talked about in economics and politics and schools and the treaties and stuff. Here's what I want from him. I want it for black America, not for me, but for black America. And if I can get those things for black America, I got enough of a basis to answer the question the call is. I can get enough capital base in for black folk in America. They can start practicing playing the game. Right now, they don't own enough land. They don't own any businesses. They don't own their property. They don't own the airlines and the boats and the ships and all the office buildings between New York and Boston and San Diego owned by whites. Go find something that black folk own. You can't find probably 3 blacks that own more than a 2 or 3 story building. We don't own anything. We can't play the game. We're in a real-life monopoly game. The monopoly game is based on what you own in terms of land and where the land is located and also what businesses own the monopoly board, who owns the electric company, the water company, and the railroads. Here we are in black folk playing in a real-life monopoly game for over 100 years, owning nothing. And every time we land on the wrong property, we either go to jail, go bankrupt, and that's it.